Hey everyone, Dwight Crosley here. It was awesome being with you, 2022 Harmony Hill Youth Camp. It was my first time with you all, and what an awesome privilege it was. I want to just spend a couple seconds here, minutes, let's be honest, I'm a preacher, recapping a couple of the night services that we had together. The first one I want to talk about is our time we spent in the story of Jacob and Esau, and how Esau chose a bowl of soup over God. And we talked about how, and as crazy as that is, sometimes we as humans do the same thing when we choose sin over God. It's as silly as choosing a bowl of soup over God. The reason we do that is because Satan is the master deceiver. He baits the hook with something attractive, and we bite down, and we can't believe that we have gotten hooked once again. It's as crazy as choosing a bowl of soup over God. Now that we've got sin out of our lives and we realize what causes us to give in to sin, we moved on to the fact that God calls us to be holy. He said, "Be ye holy as I am holy." And sometimes when people see commands like that, they say, there's absolutely no way I can live up to that. But we talked about how we need to approach Scripture through the lens of possibility. Every time we see a command in Scripture, we have to remember that it is not only a picture of who God is, but it is a possibility of who we can become. And so now we approach Scripture through our lens of possibility. We then moved on, since we know God calls us to be holy, we talked about how we absolutely can live that out daily in our lives. And we talked about how we do that through union with Christ. We talked about how Romans 6 says we can be dead to sin, so therefore we can live a holy life because we are in union with Christ. We moved on the next night to talk about, hey, if God calls us to be holy, if God enables us to be holy, and God has done so much for us in sending His Son to die for us, rising from the dead, empowering us to live holy lives, then we can do nothing less than to give Him our all. And how God calls us to consecrate ourselves to Him, to go all in and all out for the all in all. There's nothing less than we can do than that, to go all in and all out for the all in all. My friends, if you do that, if you live that type of life, there's not a better life to live, there's not more of a freeing life than that, just saying, God, I'm all yours. Whatever you have for me, whatever you want me to do, I'm all in with you. As I said that night, we're just gonna full send it with Jesus. And so I want to encourage you over this year, as you go back to school, go back to wherever you've got the things you've got going on, let's go all in with Jesus. You'll never, ever regret it. Love you guys. I'll be praying for you throughout this year. Hope you have the best year yet.